So let me invite you to come within. Close the windows to the outside world, which are your eyes. And the intention is I'm going inwards, bringing in the light that exists, the light that is the bedrock of all creation, that light that glows in every cell and every part of my being. And that light which occasionally gets dimmed when I get too focused on the external world and forget that the source is right here. So I'm going to ask you to bring your attention to your heart center. Center of the chest, the sternum area, and just create in your imagination this source of light. Whichever way you wish. Can be a little candle, a lamp, it can be the sun, and anything in between. A searchlight on a soccer field, whichever. And this is me. Within this light is everything that creates me, that connects me to this three-dimensional material world. Everything that gives me my thoughts, my feelings, my aspirations, my greater vision of life and living is all contained here within this light. And sometimes I let it grow brighter, bigger, reaching out far, and sometimes it gets overshadowed. So right at this moment, as I take my next breath, I'm going to come into this heart space where the light is, the source of the light is, with the intention that this little light of mine is going to shine even brighter. And let that thought just be there. And think of what would that mean? What happens when my light is brighter? Just take a moment to contemplate that. How does it feel within me? The lightness of being that comes. The delight in life that I can feel and see and open my arms to embrace. The lightheartedness, the joy, the smiles, the laughter, the beauty, and when I pay attention to this light of mine, this source, with the intention of glowing brighter, any darkness I may have faced, any fears, experiences that made me feel small, constricted and fearful, notice how all that recedes. All those worries, places where I'm not sure how things will go, I don't know. And sometimes there is a deep lurking fear that something may happen that I will not be able to handle. That is the shadow, that is the darkness sometimes that creeps in. But as we shine our light even brighter, the shadow recedes. Notice. Notice how this feeling of well-being all is well in God's world. This feeling that wells up from somewhere deep within just comes up towards this light, towards this love of life, the joy of being, the joy of knowing that my limitations are only in my mind. That those things that I think of as shadows recede to the background when I own this light, this source, and open my arms and open my heart and open my mind and let it shine forth. Recount all the joys. Remember all those wonderful feelings when I have deeply connected with something or someone, no matter how briefly. That has added to my delight. It happens all the time. Sometimes I may miss it because my attention is somewhere else. But once I withdraw that attention from that shadowy place and bring it back to this source, this love, this joy, and remind my mind of the infinite possibilities, within my reach, just an imagination away, just a thought away, just a memory away. I am the creator of my life. Wherever I send my attention, I clear the path for that to come towards me, towards this light, towards this life, towards my joy, my happiness. Wherever I place my attention, I take this light with me. And I've withdrawn all judgment from that space. My mind sometimes tells me, oh, that's not good, and I need to do something about that. And yes, that may be true. But before I go there, I'm going to stay in this space of neutral. Just like when I want my vehicle to go forward, when it was reversing, I have to stop at that neutral space before I can change gear. So when I turn on my light, I am here in a place of all possibilities exist. Where shall I place my focus? What do I create? It's up to me. In my freedom, in my expanded awareness, in a realm of infinite possibilities, where am I choosing to place my attention and thereby shine my light on? Let's take a moment to focus on that which I wish to attract to myself. Something little, something big, something near, something far, something I've experienced before, something I never have. Infinite possibilities, infinite possibilities. Oh, the freedom. Oh, the grandeur of imagination. Oh, the feeling of achieving that. Bringing it closer and closer to my everyday living existence. Pay attention to the body. How does the body feel? The lightness, the vibrations of this too is possible, of course. I can feel it in every fiber of my being. Let that process begin. And moment by moment and thought by thought and idea by idea, I'm going closer to that where the light is shining. And the hope and the excitement and the anticipation. Oh, wow. Life is good. Thank you, thank you, thank you.